All right, hey, what's up? What's going on, guys? I'm about to show you guys how I get ready for the night trading. So usually whenever I go ahead and start getting ready, let me turn this volume down a little bit. All right, whenever I'm starting to get ready for the night, first thing that I'm going to do is, let me share my screen first. All right, so obviously we have our checklist for the trade, okay? But what do I need to see first before the trade happens? Okay, what am I looking at before? You know, how am I expecting my trade to happen? Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through my pairs that I trade. So, for example, this one right here is EJ. Okay, I see my peak formation high up here. Okay, on the H4, I have peak formation high, A1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a solid down trend. All right, go ahead and. This is a solid downtrend. So, what am I looking for? I'm looking for sales. All right. Go ahead and zoom in a little bit closer and see what's been going on here lately in the market. Okay. We have some divergence here, but this isn't really peak formation divergence. This is more like level divergence. Ended up breaking and it stayed below. Okay. Great, great. Trends obviously down without a question. Okay. Let's see what's been going on over here. Got a little bit of divergence going on. Okay, I'm expecting some pullback, cut back into the 200 on the M15, give me an M to the Mayo. Could just pull back in. Here they shift away from some volume up in there, so they may just not even go back into there. And if it does go up into here, I'm not even looking to trade this because it hit the ADR high. And I don't really care for New York. So if they move there, they're just going to trade in between. They're not really giving me, it's not really guaranteed that they're going to give me any pips on this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom in again. And they're in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look what we have set up. Looks like I'm back to pre-trade. This is what I have right here. Okay, I see this is pretty divergent. Got some divergence going on. Okay. I'm expecting some correction. Go ahead and give me that correction. Wham, right there. So it gave me the correction. This is what I would do at this point. Okay, before this right here happened. As this trade is setting up, I'll go ahead and open up ART. Okay, so this is what I got going on. Okay, I'm gonna go through my pairs. Let's just say, all right, I have several different ones. EJ. Okay, EJ is one of the ones I'm looking at. Let's say GU, EU, and USD CHF. Okay, so those are, that looks like USD CHF. Okay, so USD CHF. All right, these are my pairs that I'm looking for. What I'm going to do while this trade is setting up, okay, I'm going to write down everything that I have going for me from my checklist, and I'm going to write down first what direction I'm looking for it to go. So I'm looking for this to go short. Okay, and I'm looking for a vector 3. For this, I'm looking for, let's say, looking for long. Okay, from here, I'm looking for long vector 3. And let's just say I'm looking for this one to go short vector 3, because these two are opposite right in here. As my trade is setting up, what am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and do this, all right? I'm going to go ahead and write down what I see. Okay, so Asian range looks good. That's going for me. Trend, that's going for me. Did it vector? Yes, it vectored. Keep it big saltish fingers. Okay, so I have my vector. I have my M. And as this trade progresses, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to just write these things down. Okay. Until I get everything that I need. Now, let's say for GU, looking for it to go long. Okay. It gave me Asian range, check. That looks good. Trend, check. Gave me vectors, check. Okay. Go ahead and go down to this one. And this one here, EU so far, only thing that's been doing on EU is it gave me the A range, the trend, and that's it. So this one's moving a little bit faster tonight. It gave me A range, trend, vector, okay, pretty much. It just gave me that. Okay. So then go back at it, straight progressing. Let's see. What do I have going on so far? I have trend. Okay, Asian range. Here's my vectors. Box. M. Pins and railroads. What am I looking for now? Looking for my shift. So need this to cross over and this to cross over. Go back to art. It gave me pins and railroads. Okay, and as this trade progresses, this is exactly what I'm gonna do. Just do it like that. And put the highest probability trade setup. So say I have these 4 pairs. Okay, if this one right here looks like an okay vector setup, you got to play more than 2 at a time. So let's say this one right here is looking like, I'm gonna just go ahead and just cross this out. Okay, or sometimes you may be looking at it like, okay, this one's good, this one's mediocre, it's in level 3 chop, so it's not going to give me as many pips. This one right here is in level 3 chop as well. Same thing with this one. I'm gonna just go ahead and take right here because this one is looking beautiful. Those are little hearts. Fell in love with it. You fall in love with this trade, you take it. Okay? Because these ones are looking that great. You know, they're not going to offer up as many pips. So this is the part of being highly selective on your trade you're looking to take. And knowing that you need to take the probability trade setup. And then after I do this, like I don't just sit here all day and watch this. Like right now, and I'm watching, a little bit of comedy, just relaxing, doing my thing. Because if I sit here and just stare at this, after a while, I'm gonna end up making up shit. because you're staring at the chart for so long, you're gonna sit there and make stuff. So oftentimes I'll have a second laptop. Right now I'm on the road, so I'm just watching TV. I can bring my second laptop with me. So this is what I'll go through and I'll do as the trade is setting up and progressing. Another way that you can do this. Another way you can do this. Okay, you go ahead and take a grid. So let me make this a bit smaller. Go ahead and put together a grid. Okay, and this is what you're going to do. Over here, EJ. EU. UJ. G. CAD. Okay. Trend. Down. Up. Down. Up. And up. Okay, what level? Level am I in? Level 1 drop. 2. 2. 3. And 1. What's happening? V3, 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 V3. Okay, you kind of keep it organized like this and go through right in here, write all everything that you got going on for it. Trend, vision range, got your vector, so on and so forth. Go ahead and do the same thing through all of these. Okay, do the same thing through all those. And then over here to the side, what you think the probability of this trade would be. Okay, this one right here looks like it's going to work out great. So 95. Okay, this one is in level 2. I know level 2 is a promised level. This one looks like it's going to be 95 also. This one here is in level 2, but it's been chopping back and forth for the past week. I don't think it's going to go that many. So I think it's going to go like a 70%. Kind of just like that. This one's back and forth level 3 chop. And it's looking like it's starting to set up 4-3. It's not going to give that many pips. I'm not sure if I really want to play that one because the trend is in chop. Yeah. Oh, this one made level 1 push. Let's see. What do we got going on with it? Go ahead and flip back to the chart. Okay. Level 1, 2 push guaranteed. Okay, it's looking great. Hasn't really been chopping. Okay. It's got 20 pins in rows at the low. I'm going to go ahead and move this one 50. And this is how you're going to go through and weed out your trades. You know, which one do I really want to take? This one isn't as high as that one. This one I said no, it's a level 3 chop. This one's like a 50-50. Man, forget about a 50-50 trade. So now these are the ones you're zoning into. And these two are the ones that you got setting up. So this is a great way for you guys to do that. You know, you just got to find a way to get organized and make sure that you guys are keeping up with everything the proper way. But all right, you guys take care, stay blessed, and make sure you're prepared whenever time comes in the market, because you don't want to be just sitting there with your cell phone and you know, just trade. There's some people that can trade off their cell phone, but it's best if you guys use a laptop and make sure you have the proper setup. Because these guys that show up to the market, these market makers, man, they show up, you know, in their office, and they're not playing. You know, there's different market makers around the world, not just four, but 4 different stations around the world. So you got to make sure that you're on top of your game, because whenever one gets tired, you know, it's on to the next one. They just pass it off. But you're going to be stuck there because you're not going to be able to pass your trading account off to someone else. So blessed, and make sure you guys are mentally prepared, focused, and you got everything that you need